Here's what Drunken Prime hears when shills try to explain to him how amazing Hasbro is. You know, I love chopping it up with everybody in the comment section. I love just talking to everybody and getting their perspective on just the variety of subjects we cover on this channel. And I gotta admit, some people get a wee bit salty in the comment section when I make a video. You know, people give me all kinds of criticisms. Like, they'll say, "Oh, you're a shill, you're shilling for blah 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 blah." Most of that has to do with my pure admiration for G.I. Joe Classified and for Transformers. Another criticism people like to lob my way is that after my video on Emily from the G.I. Joe Classified team, people refer to me as being fat phobic. And I want to say, first of all, I can't be fat phobic because I used to be fat. Well, not like fat bastard fat, but like big belly Ethiopian kid fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like one of them little kids, you see them walking, like their stomach walks in the door like 5 minutes before their body does. That's me. Skinny ass arms, big ass belly. Ooh, I was a sight to behold. And then, like, you know, just the mere thought of doing anything, I immediately was out of breath. Like, I was one of those guys. I was like, I look so pathetic and fat with my skinny arms and my big belly. I literally would walk into a room and Sarah McLachlan music would play in the background. Like, it was just, I was a sad sack of a man. But then I turned around, I lost like 30 pounds. I feel good. I feel, you know, so I'm not fat shaming Emily. I'm just pointing out that once Emily gets that bypass, man, oh man, she gonna be too hot to hold and too cold to handle. But I feel like one of the craziest criticisms I've gotten is that I'm dumb for not understanding that the reason why Star Wars, the Black Series, and Marvel Legends are suffering is not because of the poor QC. It's not because of the flimsy plastic. It's not because of any of that stuff. It's because the reason why it's suffering is because of the high price. But the high price is because of the licensing fee. Oh man. The people who write that to me and blame that on everything else that's wrong with those two lines, stop it. Just stop it. First of all, anyone who says that to me usually is a person who doesn't do, they've never done sales in their life, because there's this thing called margins. Now, when you're selling something in a small amount, like let's say you have a car dealership and you have 5 brand new cars, the margins are very important because you want to maximize your income. When you're selling millions of cars, just like Costco, the price is going to go down. Also, the margins are going to go down. So I'm just trying to understand, where's this argument coming from that it's the licensing fee? If Hasbro wasn't so damn greedy, they would take a little bit less in margins to deliver a higher quality product that would in turn sell a lot more, thus the Costco model. They would sell a lot more, and then they would make money off the fact that they sold twice as many or 3 times as many or 4 times as many as they would have originally sold, because the price is right, the plastic's right, the paint is right, everything's right. I mean, shit, if Disney wants to raise their licensing fee constantly, all Hasbro has to do is say, hey, let's go look at your last few movies. Where's that $1 billion film that would justify you raising these prices? If they wanted to raise their licensing fee prices during Infinity War or during Endgame, I got you. No Way Home, I got you. But Disney has no right to be raising their licensing fees for Marvel, because they have nothing to show to justify that. And Hasbro should have pointed that out. So if that's a licensing fee, then Hasbro should be telling them to kick rocks and just go get another franchise that they can use. It's like trade franchises with McFarlane. Let McFarlane get Marvel and let Hasbro get DC. Trade it up for a little while, see what happens. Because honestly, if they were to come with some nonsense, I'm like, yo, your movies aren't making the money they used to. Your comic books, forget about it. They're not even selling. Nobody's reading a comic book anymore. You're attacking your fan base constantly. People are going to be like, what the hell am I paying for? I'm not going to pay this. So you can't use a licensing fee as an excuse for why Hasbro is having all these financial issues and why they have to raise prices on their figures, because it doesn't add up. I mean, think about it. That's like you going up to a smoking hot prostitute that's just a 10, like just top to bottom. She's just made up and done. She's a 10. And then you're trying to negotiate fat, ugly prostitute prices. Like, yo, like it don't make that make sense. It doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. So please don't give me that licensing fee nonsense, because once again, look at their other lines that they actually own outright. Transformers and G.I. Joe. We just use those two. Transformers and G.I. Joe. Like, they don't pay a licensing fee for those two franchises, yet their prices are going up. So how is it the licensing fee is impacting the prices? No, it's greed. No, it's Hasbro trying to get at our pockets and trying to see how much they can pry out of us, because they need to balance out their sheets because of their poor management. So if the prices are going up for their in-house product and the prices are going up for their licensing products, is it really the licensing fee or is it just greed? So, I mean, listen, if that's the line you want to take to justify getting, just bent over the table and having Marvel Legends shoved up there, that's on you. That's on you. The rest of us, we have a legit gripe, because I'm sorry, these prices don't justify what we're getting product-wise. They just don't. The Build-A-Figures, I'm not, I've never completed a Build-A-Figure. Maybe they're superior. Hit me up in the comments if the Build-A-Figures for Marvel Legends are just simply amazing and they are must-have. We must endure the gummy, nasty, crappy plastic that they basically use on Ziploc bags that we're paying now $20 for in action figure form. then if you think they're worth it, then go for it. Go for it. Tell me. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Tell me if they're worth it. I don't get it. So, I mean, you got to explain this one to me. But yeah, I just wanted to get this sort of work on this whole licensing fee bullshit. And yeah, with that, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Be safe, be good. And this is a Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.